Now, hello everybody. This is ZigZag coming to you from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. And that's my at the end of the stream. Oh, this is gonna be a messed up stream. But anyway, welcome aboard. And we're getting ready for some Baldur's Gate this Tuesday evening. And we're gonna see how we do, in spite of myself. And we'll get started a few more minutes till we get to the top of the hour to give folks a chance to join in and be a part of the stream. So hang in there. We'll get there. Okay. We're basically on the beach, just outside of Baldur's Gate. And we found some interesting stuff along the way. Now we got to search some more. We paused last time because the game saved on us. And you know that means something, something big's coming up. So we're going to find out what that is after we take a quick rest in our camp and then get back on the beach. Hey, Nightmare. Yeah, try not to go too far off the beaten path, you think? When do we not? I see something off in the distance and I gotta go check it out. It's usually the way it goes. So, we shall see. One never knows. Our camp seems like a nice enough layout, as you'll see soon enough. And we know we have at least one person at the end of last episode that we need to chat to in camp before we end the day. So we'll see what we discover in camp, and then we will rest up, you name it, and get back out there. Hope you're having a good day, Nightmare. I did a lot of number crunching today. I didn't get the last part posted yet, but it's done. Now I just got to get it posted, the results. Hey, Floki, how you doing? Good to see you popping in. Hope you're doing well today. Deep breath. Then we're ready to go here in just a moment. Oh, glad to hear it, Floki. It's always nice to know everybody's doing well. And if everybody's not doing well, then I'm here to lend support, moral support, whatever. And it is top of the hour. Thank you, Nightmare. We will switch on over. And here is our lovely camp. It looks like a lovely day in a lovely camp. And I hadn't noticed this little individual with the cat that we met way back at the beginning of Act 3. he actually made it to our camp, so I'll chat with him. But I'm going to go over to Will first. He's got the exclamation point. Looks like he wants... He's the one that wants to talk the most, so we'll go to him first.
I need a moment for the two of us.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin?
Yeah, it's a shame. Perhaps we can reason with the leadership. The refugees can go elsewhere. The city's in crisis. Yeah, and I'll go with what I have to say, as that's my... There you go. Baldur's Gate was a safe enough refuge when I left. This must be Gortash's doing, and that's exactly what I believe.
As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
That's pretty bleak. Well, that's also a positive. It leaves on a positive note. We can handle it. We can take care of Gortash. So, the Emperor. I guess I should get a read. Why don't I get a read on him and wanting to use his powers to help us out?
Yes, and at a great cost. Partial ceremorphosis. I won't begrudge you your choice. As for me, though, I'm not ready.
Yeah, he's already been through a change. Well, I could use wisdom, I could try persuasion and reason. See if we can get him in our camp. It's not the end of the world if we don't. I don't think it's the end of the world if we don't. We need a high number, but we got 2 dice to roll. And we may have just done it.
The coast is ever my priority. If you think we need this, very well. I will avail myself of the Astral Tadpole's powers.
Doesn't mean we need to partake of these options, but we have options. I like opening the door to more and more options. Okay, so we had our word. We figured out what we needed to say. I want to go here next and see what this individual... They made it to our camp, so let's see what the word is. I do not have the ability to speak to animals, so I may send someone else over here.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Oh. If the child's desperate enough to seek safety in our company, who are we to turn her away?
That's right, Gail. In this wretched company, of course you can stay. Pick a spot and settle in.
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
All right, we did our good deed for the day. Let's hope that pays dividends for us. Not that that's why I did it, but you know. So the camp, I can't see everybody in this. Oh, we got some people farther off. Let's wander a little further in. Unlike some of the cave camps, this doesn't have too many nooks and crannies where people can hide away. Shall I talk to somebody else, so we haven't talked to in a while, just to see if I should talk to more because they have feelings about what's going on in Baldur's Gate? Let's find out.
That foul shapeshifter Orin is like a scavenger beast, probing us for weaknesses. Do not let her shake your resolve.
We shall not. Hey, have you heard from Thaniel since we moved on?
I have. He speaks to me during my nightly meditations. He is well, and Oliver also. At times they are one, and at others they divide. Easier for playing, perhaps. And the land thrives also. I doubt you would recognize it. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for ourselves.
We shall see. All right. So, yeah, we'll just let it go at that. And I'm just going to do a brief check-in as I go around the room here, see what folks have to say, and then we'll rest and recharge.
How can I help?
We've been given a rare gift. Let's see. Yeah, let's get his feelings on it.
I can only imagine what I could do were I to adopt the biology of a mind flayer. Certainly doesn't seem to have done you any harm. Or rather, you've not yet done me any harm. Still, there are undoubtedly risks to such a transformation.
I guess we'll try and persuade him, although he seems more open to it, so I'd be shocked if his role was as high as Will's role. No, it still is. Still is. How about that? But with favorable beginnings, yeah, we can add the bonuses and see if we can do this one now. And we did.
If this is what the fates have offered to aid our cause, then who am I to refuse? I'll take your tadpole.
Options,
Let's see what it has to
options,
offer.
options. That's what we're keeping open here. Okay. Oh, did I touch you?
Life pulses from within. The parasite's thoughts whisper at the edge of your mind.
What did I did not
It
touch.
wants to share itself with you. It wants to be let in.
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve.
What happened that he actually is trying to put it in? I guess we can eat it like we did.
What are you?
The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
I suppose if it works. But if you had opened your mind to it, rather than consuming it, your allies could have taken advantage of its power.
I gotta remember that. Third time's a charm. Now Gale's looking a little purple. I always do things the hard way. Have you noticed? Have you noticed? I don't know that these two are really up to doing anything for us, but we'll just check in with them.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword?
Oh,
Be
heck.
most welcome.
You know, just enjoy your little time here. Taking up space in our camp. That's the way I
Almost
feel about
pleasant
that.
traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Yeah, I don't think she's open to the tadpole, and I'm not going to push anyone else today. What do you think that all that's happened to us for now? Yeah, no big questions there. No big feedback. And that's Will. So I guess we're ready to pretty much end the day. Starian's been with us. Oh, we haven't talked. Is Karlak? Hasn't been with us in a while. Let's talk to Karlak.
Fucking shapeshifter. She'll try to break our best asset, our trust. Fortunately, she's no match for our second best asset, me.
Alrighty. That's the way it is. Let's see. So there's nothing, nothing. We're not going to go into greater detail with her. I'm tempted to bring her out and switch with a Shadowheart. And give Karlach a little time on the beach. I don't feel like there's any story there that involves, and I could be wrong. It doesn't sense that there's any story there for her. Let's go call the end of the day.
Seems simple enough.
All right. Uh-oh. What's going on?
Queen Vlakith. Skra!
You are H'Sharlak, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Gestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, H'Sharlak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great Dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlakith's rule?
Well, they want to throw a little twist in here for
Return
us.
to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you.
Yeah, we found out what that means.
You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance.
Fool me once.
Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlakith.
Okay. Kneel lae'zel, to be the god queen's chosen is an extraordinary honor. Wisdom, connect with lae'zel's parasite, commander of dragons. This is your destiny. Stand your ground, don't fall for Vlakith's lies. Or... yeah, I don't trust this. I feel like she's thinking the right thing. Do I need to push her anymore, or do I let her make this choice on her own? That's the big question. Hey, Mike, glad you could make it in tonight. Hope you had a nice day. And we are sitting here not trusting the god queen of Vlakith right at the moment. And we need to figure out. So the two choices are... persuasion and wisdom are telling us to change lae'zel's mind. We can just stand your ground, or we can just outright tell her, stand your ground, don't fall for her lies anymore. No, I know what happens to her chosen. We know that. Basically she eats them or some such nonsense. And I'm just trying to decide. It's either 3 or 4 for me. And I just have to decide, is it better for me to keep silent and let lae'zel take the lead, since I already know how she's thinking? Or do I dare reinforce her? That's the big question. Yeah, I feel like her thoughts... She means to forever turn her back on Blockage. Well, then I'm gonna keep silent. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I actually feel that. I think it's better for her to make the call. She has the strength to do it. So we're gonna keep silent. I've kept silent one other time and it burned me. It burned me bad. But I think since we know her thoughts, it'll be okay this time. We'll find out.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow while you beg for death. I will consume you.
She would have done that.
I will unmake you.
At least in that form, she doesn't seem to have any power to do anything immediately to us just then. Let's just quick check out the journal. And yeah, the lady said no, Nightmare. We don't need to hear you talk. Yeah, that's what... No, we already learned that. She consumed their life source to stay alive. That's all she does. She has empty promises. So at least knowing lae'zel's mind... I felt comfortable staying silent that time, unlike other times where I made the wrong choice. So, yeah, at least she didn't wish to eat all of us, right? Okay, I think we're ready to call it a night. Let me just double check, make sure nobody else... I think we should have handled all the people... Oh no, there's more that need to speak. lae'zel herself, of course. So yeah, let's go calm her nerves. Reinforce that she made the right choice.
Right on my feet.
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the
We're proud of you.
undying queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea, never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
Because you've been living that other life for so long, so... It's hard to change. This is a big change. Whether you think it's right or not, consider lae'zel's past and present. What is the true source of her resentment? Should we go for a little insight, perhaps? My wisdom is, it's a wisdom roll, and I have good wisdom. I'm going to give it a go. I don't think I have to reach with a parasite. Yeah, I should be able to do this. When I saw a single digit, I panicked at first.
Vlaakith has upended lae'zel's whole existence. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
Yep. Yeah, you're grieving the future, so I'll let her know I understand by saying that.
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm more to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Ma Stilna Forgin in Yeri, Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward.
I like the writing in this little sequence here. I really do. I really do. All right, yeah, I'll go around the camp because that was big. We were all there with the queen in front of us, so I think I will go around and get everybody's opinion on it. You've been quick to pledge yourself to Orpheus. What about your own needs and wants? Interesting. Let's just say this and see what her response is.
Orpheus's freedom is my want and my need. To deny his freedom would be to deny my own. There will come a time when I can think about myself beyond the Lich Queen who enslaves the Githyanki and the prince who would liberate them. But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again.
Okay. Okay. And what next?
We find Voss at Sharess's caress and retrieve the key to releasing the prince. Orpheus Tufki Narsin.
All right, we have a plan with her. And we already talked to a couple people about the tadpole on this long rest. We'll talk to more later. Let's just kind of go around the room and see what everybody has to say.
Vlaakith's a fearsome one. The sort it's hard to say no to. But lae'zel said it anyway, to her immense credit. She's choosing truth. She's choosing freedom. For her, for Orpheus, for the Githyanki people. I wish I knew a good Githyanki cheer to celebrate the occasion, but the only gift phrases I've picked up are the sweary sort.
That's usually the first phrases we pick up in any language, is it not? Yeah, I see what you say, Mike, and I've noticed that too. So maybe I'll loop around one way towards the left, and then I'll come back and loop back to the right just to make sure we've covered all bases, because we haven't really talked in a long time to everybody, so this is a good story moment to talk with folks.
I didn't think I'd live to see the day when lae'zel turned her back on Vlaakith. But all things considered, good for her.
Well, you turned your back on someone too. Something you believed in too. Yeah, okay, there you go.
Glad to see I'm not the only one on the wrong side of an omnipotent authority figure. lae'zel did well to break free of Vlaakith's manipulations, though I doubt Vlaakith will let such insubordination go unpunished.
Yeah, I'm sure we've not seen the last of her also. That's a very good comment.
So, it seems that Vlaakith is lae'zel's queen no longer. That took no small amount of backbone.
Okay.
Come to bask in the glow of the moon
She
maiden's
could care less
sword?
about anything going on.
They're most welcome.
she oh well. You two are just, like I said before, taking up space for now. Hopefully that changes.
So, lae'zel's finally seen the light and turned on her mistress. It took a little time, but she got there. Though it's not over yet. Masters rarely let their slaves go without a fight.
As I'm sure we'll find out with the Starians, Master. Oh, Karlach wants to talk to us. Uh-oh.
Soldier, my engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. I'm not past looking for Damon, but I want us both to be ready if... well, if he can't fix me.
Now, what makes you think he wouldn't be able to help?
Damon's a smart guy. This engine just feels... cooked. But don't worry, I'm not finished yet. Hells no. I've got a to-do list a mile long in this city. Come on, let's go home.
Well, that makes me worry now. So I am tempted to give Shadowheart a short break and bring Karlach along in case something bad does indeed happen. I think we talked to everybody. So once I get my team together... Yeah, Karlach has the ability to talk. We'll talk to the cat too to see if it says, I like that Yenna came in here. That's like my feel-good part of the camp today. And I doubt there's anything interesting in here, but we'll peek. Oh, that's where the mirror is. Okay. Not that I need it right now. Okay, so we've talked to everybody now. Let's take our rest. And then we'll come back and talk to the cat. See if anybody has anything to say in the morning. And then get ready to get going here. All right. Do not take the good stuff here. Yeah, we picked up a lot of little tiny stuff, so let's eat a lot of little tiny stuff. Pale mint, yeah, this is a pure camp supply. It just looked like a... Oh, I love me some horseradish, but I'm off by one. Do I have anything? Well, we'll throw in a little stale bread. Oh, no, I'm not up to 80. Why was I thinking... Oh, the stale bread was already picked. So much for my paying attention. That does worry me. Onion is only 3 camp supplies. We'll use it. And actually, I got to take these off because they can heal us. I need another 3 camp supplies. And everything is 4. all the single ones here are 4. So we'll do a little dessert wine to go with our stale bread. Oh, something else going on. What is this? Oh, he needs to talk.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash fiercely.
Oh, that's not good for him.
I suspected that when we took Ketherick's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here.
Let's learn
Your
something.
company isn't unwelcome.
So, yeah, you seem troubled, or I expect you to be more on guard this close to the brain. We'll go with the trouble question.
An accurate summary. I have found myself distracted of late. I'm haunted by memories.
I am very distracted type of person.
I can think of nothing. No one else.
So, someone from your past, you have a love interest? Who do you think of? I guess they all kind of get to the same thing. Who do you think of?
Duke Stelmane, or Belin, as I knew her. I wasn't ready for her death. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you.
And I'm grateful for that right now. I'm very grateful for that. Oh, was it more, well, we all know we're thinking this, so I'll ask it. Was it more intimate?
In a way, but not the way you're thinking of. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone.
I don't plan on being gone either, so it shouldn't happen again. Do you need another hug? Yeah. So maybe in the end, Mike, he is hitting on me. He wants another hug. So rather than risk it, we'll just say, I'm sorry for your loss.
I appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach. And not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people.
All right. Yeah, we're not going to go anything physical with the old mind flayer. I have my limits, and we'll just say, oh, it is a romance option? Oh my lord. Well, I've kind of been steering away from the romancing for this particular playthrough. I really haven't pushed any of them. It's been a kick to flirt, that's for sure. But I'm really not trying to hardcore romance anybody on this particular playthrough. That's more for me to kind of have fun with, probably on my own, or if we do another playthrough, I would actually pick someone to romance, or I'd have everybody vote on somebody to romance. So that's kind of the vibe, or the way I've been doing it this time. So I'm just gonna go, thank you for sharing. Oh, he seems disappointed. He gave me that
Another
look.
quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
All right. It's easier to focus, by the way, friend, when I get a full night's sleep. Quite a few one-time shenanigans, yeah. Alright, so we are back. We are rested. Shovel didn't go away, which is very odd. Sometimes he doesn't go away overnight, I've noticed. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. You know, I think I'm gonna go talk to Shadowheart and take her out of the group. And then what I'm gonna do is bring Karlach in, since I know she's worried. We'll give her a little time with the group to gain her confidence back, or whatever it is, to show that she can still fight and hold up with her fear of her engine wearing out on her. So let's go get Brenna and get everybody. Well, let's just talk to her and take her out this way, just to see if anybody like her. If she has new things to say, we'll check more with everybody else. I think she was over here. Yeah, there she is.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Well, that's nice. And now that you bring up the journey, we're gonna journey separately for now. I'll look for you here if I need you again.
If you're sure.
And there we go. Yeah, I'm sure this time. I feel like...
I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
Well, right now, I'm feeling like a little Karlach company, so we're gonna move on. Let's go get our long strider going with Brenna.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
Yeah, I've heard that about a 5-sum. Maybe it is from you too, Mike, but I haven't heard details on how to make it happen or anything like that. And I won't. That's something that would be fun to surprise myself with on my own, I think. Yeah, that was one hell of a way to shut down the Shadowheart. Mike is a lot more infatuated with Shadowheart than I am. Let's put it that way. If I was to be infatuated with, well, I prefer Karlach over Shadowheart. That's all I can say. Just attitude-wise and everything else. Now, we can argue looks all day long with any of these characters, but there you go. Let's follow me.
This soul awaits thy command.
And let's have her... Oh, she needs... oh, gosh, I gotta figure out what I want to promote her with. My notes on this one are long since packed away, but let's get her level up. So I don't know the optimal anymore as far as getting her better odds to... I don't know if I got to do it as a bard or if I've got to do the next one as a cleric. Wizard, what's going to give me better odds to get me an extra roll on potions? That's the main thing. I could change skills, deception, performance. I guess at this point, at least when she makes potions, I have a chance for her to make more than 1 and 2, so I'm not gonna sweat it, you know. I wonder which one would help me the most. Well, let's just switch over here. Gain 2 spells, class feature, subclass College of Lore. Well, we already got that. It would give me a new spell. So none of these seems to have a subclass feature, so it probably doesn't matter. Not that I know of. Oh, you actually did romance Karlach first, Mike. There you go. And then you just want them all at the same time. Then I wish Mandara. Then I wish this. Then I wish that. And they weren't part of the 5-sum you talked about, probably. So you're feeling disappointed that you couldn't have it the way you wanted it, right? It's not like what's the burger chain or have it your way. Mike hasn't had it his way yet. I just can't even think or remember which way I need to promote her next. I forgot. Well, if I do it wrong, I can always respec and whatnot. It's not that big a deal. If she only makes 2 potions instead of a chance for 3, it's not the end of the world. We'll just level up. And I'm not going to be taking her out on any battle with us. So choosing these spells, if there, we just got to see, is there any other spell that would help the group kind of a thing? And I don't think so. Probably would be better in this case then to go back. Class features, performance, replace the spell, use your wit to distract, or is cleric going to lead me to the most? Subclass blessed healer. I'll go with the cleric level up. Oh, Karlach is a one-person kind of a romancer. Is that what you're telling me? Okay, let's go get this done. Then we got to get back to the beach because we have things to do on the beach.
How much further can I go?
Oh, I almost had her talk to Astarion. I had a penny for every time I did that, eh?
Hope this ends well.
No, you gotta get over here first. Okay, we have everybody that I possibly could want charged up for Longstrider that I might need or want or desire to use today. Let's go get Karlach back in the fold.
First in my heart.
And have some fun with Karlach. Who knows? Maybe she'll even get her. I don't know if she's had her promotions yet.
Damn. It can't have been easy for lae'zel to stand up to Vlaakith like that.
Oh, she did have more to say.
There's nothing that woman can't do.
Yep, you're right, Mike. She did have more to say. Even though she had input on Vlaakith already, she had even more to add just now. Come on, we're heading out.
You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full.
No. You're calling Brita Brightsong. Okay, there we go. We have who I want. We do have to go through a level up with Karlach because we haven't had her out since our last level up. And animal aspect, a passive. Let's go see what that's all about. Oh, I can just... Can I change... This is telling me I can change it, I assume. Or I can add a new one? Of another. Yeah, so this is even another beast. So what would be a fun little beast to use? When you attack a bleeding or poison target, you also maim. You gain proficiency in stealth. Dashing grants you temporary hit points. Honey Badger, if you're poisoned, frightened, or charmed at the start of your turn, you have a 50% chance of begin raging without spending a rage charge. Elk. Myself and allies extra movement speed. Nearby allies. I like the sound of that. Eagles, as you can see in the dark. Now we have enough people that can see in the dark. Crocodile, your movement speed increases when you're in the water base, so you're not sloshing around slowed down. You'd think going to the beach, maybe, but I doubt we're going to spend much more time in the water or near the water. Chimpanzee, resistance to falling damage. And throwing camp supplies blinds targets. And your carrying capacity is doubled. Advantage on strength checks. I think I like the... I think I like the elk. Extra movement. We already got Strider. This is really going to help on some movement. So... yeah, let's go elk. Movement is sometimes king, as it is in most turn-based games. Movement is a big deal. Okay. So. Oh, yeah. As Shadowheart. I mean, Karlach. We removed Shadowheart. You have the ability to talk to animals. I want to go say hi to the cat before we go out.
Phew.
I'm just a cat. Please, talk to Yenna.
Yeah, I had to check. We're not going to hurt you, kitty.
I don't like talking.
Oh. May I pet you?
Please don't.
Is Yenna mistreating you?
Yenna is my best
That's
friend.
what I thought. That's what I
She's
thought.
kind. Help her, not me.
Aww. Okay. All right.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Oh, I think so. Let's go leave camp. Get back to the beach.
Put my hands on everything.
All right, this is where we are. I think we were starting to head over towards this bridge over here last time, and we got the auto save. So we'll head back over to that bridge. And I think we pretty much picked through, oh no, a fresh corpse. Or maybe these corpses didn't have anything on them.
No traps.
The traps are all disengaged, or should be. Yeah, okay. All the traps should be either sprung or disarmed. So we don't have to worry about them unless there's more traps through the opening. Yeah, recent corpses been picked over. Time to cross the bridge and find out what I was afraid of last time before feeling like we needed Okay, here we go.
That same ship was at Moonrise Towers, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really? I wouldn't have recognized it offhand. Oh, I hear speaking in the distance. Let's go see. Okay, yeah, there's people over here. So I guess we need to approach. And because the games didn't autosave last time, I do believe... In fact, I'm going to do autosave right now because the autosave that the game did for us would have been before camp, and I don't want to have to go through camp again if the worst happens. So here we go.
Looks like those two are about to fight.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Kairos, Farlin. Do we recognize these people? I don't remember the names. Oh, they're fighting. Oh, am I supposed to get in on it? Or am I supposed to let them fight a little bit? I like the idea of seeing who's gonna drop on the fight. Oh, they ambushed. They called them the ambushers. Interesting fight. I feel like we probably should get involved, but who do I help? Who do I help? Let's get a little closer and see if... Uh-oh, we're in it now. Okay, so... Okay. Whoever advances to us, like that wolfy thing, that's who we're going to battle. How about that? Okay, so here I am. And there he is. And let's see. Well, before I even do this, I gotta at least examine this thing. Make sure there's nothing special about it. No resistances. Okay. Yep. Let's just do a good old-fashioned smite. Well, that took care of that. And we'll just kind of there. I'm not going to attack anybody else. I'm just going to kind of hang out, see which way the winds blow, get everybody else up here to help me out, and kind of go like that. I don't need to heal. Which, oh, the ones in yellow? Okay, I didn't notice the different colors yet. So the ones in yellow, and then there's the ones in red. Flake Eyes is in red. Shiv Dahlia's in red. So you're thinking because yellow is a softer color, they must be the good guys? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Nightmare? They're not all yellow now. Yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, red. So yellows are neutral, reds are hostile. Okay, you're gonna go with that color scheme explanation. Okay, so we'll fight on the way. We'll fight. Yeah, we'll fight against the reds. What the heck? That makes sense as much as anything to me. That makes sense. So let's fight the reds. There's my turn.
This is good.
Okay, what do we got here? This is Astarion. Well, let's see if you can get... In fact, let's just pop you up here. And see if anyone is so engaged that we can get a sneak attack out or something like that. Yeah, we have a nice advantage on this one. Whoa. Shiv Dahlia, 135 health. Let's give it a go. Whoa! Astarion is learning how to hit hard for a change. How about that? Woo, baby. How about that? Yeah, well, you're done, Astarion. Stay safe.
For the ages.
All right, Gale. Let's get you up here in range to maybe do something.
Of course.
Well, I guess what we can do is we have the ability to finish this this person off. We still got some other dangerous people. Envoy of the Stone Lord. Now the Stone Lord, I can't remember Stone Lords. What if we I feel like I should know Envoy of the Stone Lords. I feel like that should ring a bell in the lore-wise that we've learned along the way. But obviously I'm not recalling right now, so let's just use a spell. We'll just basically try to finish it off with a magic missile. Additional dart, 14 to 35. That's could be overkill. 19, I think, is what they have. Let's go with the level 4. Because we aren't going to max out on every hit. Okay, we lowered their numbers. And that's never a bad thing. I think. Yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to do, Nightmare, is come up with definite ways that I can lower their numbers. What I will do is we'll rage next turn. It looks like I'm gonna have to dash to get Karlach into the battle. And one thing I did not do is we'll have to, after this battle is over, I forgot to take some of the potions and doodads from Shadowheart and get them over here on Karlach. So she has no healing potions, so we're gonna have to take care of her. The rest of us will. So if I dash, how far can we run?
Aye.
Oh, I can get close enough for an attack. Rage is the bonus. So maybe I just kind of go over here so I have options on who to go after. There's one. Where is this one? Oh, down here maybe? There's that guy. Yeah, this is the crossbow down there. This is up the guy up here. And this is that. So we see them all. There's 4 of them left. So I'm just going to come in here and take a swing then. No, I can't take a swing because it's this. So I'm just going to kind of go in between. So if they do, any of these people can do area spells, I don't get wrapped up in the area spell, and then I'm close enough to do battle as necessary. Kind of a weird turn that we just went through, but and we'll save the rage. And there we go. It was a positioning turn. Oh, and that guy slipped. That's good. They're helping hit this guy for us. Holy smokes, that was good. Psionic Backlash. What's that going to do for me? When a nearby enemy casts a spell, you use your reaction to deal 1 to 4 psychic damage for every level of that spell. I like that. I do like it. If you're going to choose me, pay for it, sucker. And yeah, then we're going to have Gale use a shield. Doesn't grant any additional benefits, so we'll use a low level. And there we go. So we stood up to that attack. And now it's back to us. No, almost. See, I'm glad I didn't move in to get hit by that AoE spell. I was afraid. Oh, one of them dropped though. I was afraid about the AoE spell. Now we're going to come down on this guy. He's down to 67. Hopefully he is so engaged. And we don't have advantage. So we will not go with Astarion yet. We will have somebody so engage them like me. So let's go over to me.
Where do I go from here?
Let's attack. We'll just do a good old Divine Smite. He's got to say, I'll just do a big ol' heavy hitting one. Try to end this battle.
Fall by my hand.
And that was pretty damn good. I may not even need Astarion. I may have to get Karlach to engage to try and get engagement so he can sneak attack. Let's follow up. What do we got left? 32. Yeah, we'll still do another smite. Level 3. we just took him out. I love my smite. Gotta say, I love my smites. Now we'll come move towards the ones in the back. Do I really need to use any of that? Not really. I can use a bonus action to get close. Yeah, I'm going to use my bonus action to move up towards them. And if they want to use AoE spells, go ahead, and I'll get next to the crossbow guy. Maybe it'll give him a harder chance to hit. Although I don't want to get in the way of Karlach. So let's hold. I'll tell you what. Before I dash, let's get Karlach over there.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Well, let's raid you up. Sounds good to me. Oh, I could have done the elk rage now. I forgot. There's a new icon over here. But the bear is fine for right now. And let's see. You can reach right here. You can reach a lot. Which one looks more powerful? 62 health. He's knocked down at 58. 78. Yeah, Karlach? Get old Flake Eyes, why don't you, for us? Let's take a big swing at old Flake Eyes. Someone that has that kind of a name, he deserves to be the one we target. Yeah.
The hammer's gonna fall.
And we did a good hit there. And we're gonna see if we can make him... Nah. I think we're taking these guys without having to use some of our special abilities. We could save those a little, maybe. Ah, we missed. Okay, she's gonna be done. But now that guy should be engaged. Oh, we don't have it. Why do we not have... He's engaged by Karlach. Oh, Karlach needs to move closer, perhaps. Oh, she... Did I end her turn? Because she's got a long reach weapon. I might have to move a lot closer, yeah, to have him so engaged, perhaps. Let's try it again. Now he's engaged. Now we can sneak attack. Look at that. He's pounding harder hits than I'm used to seeing him hit. And we got a 4. Oh, I guess what? Now that we have the offhand range attack, and we're gonna use it to see if he can get the last 4. Ooh. Not likely. Although we have Gale who can knock him down easily with one of his spells. So let's go for the better chance to hit right here. Yeah, nice little 11 with our offhand attack. I like that. And stay there, Astari.
The witching hour.
And now, we can move a little closer over here.
Swiftly now.
And we're just gonna do the basic one. Because we got a kill shot here. Let's just do level 4 and spread the hurt. What the heck? Let's do level 5. And go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we aren't going to kill either of these two, probably. And we got the one killed that we wanted. We weakened the others, and I'm happy with that result. And we aren't hurting. I'm going to keep you in the back row here, Gale, so maybe they won't target you so much.
I won't give in.
And then now I can move in to engage. Because I don't have to worry about being in anybody's way. And we'll get next to the crossbow, so maybe his aim is worse. And we're done. We can hope. Opportunity attack already. Wow. We're murdering these guys. And we're getting a little help in the process. Looks like I'm the only one that's taken hurt on this battle. And it looks like we're going to be able to finish this guy off. Yeah, Astarion, he's probably so engaged for you to... Oh, you have disadvantage. Oh, path interrupted, so therefore that's why you're... We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Let's go over to me.
Never a dull moment.
I don't even think I need to use my smites on this one, because he's... Yeah, let's just go for regular attack.
You did good,
yeah.
stranger. Someone had tried to slink away rather than get involved. They wouldn't earn the gratitude of the guild.
Oh, these are the guild. What guild? I don't particularly want gratitude from criminals. Yeah, happy to help. Who did we just kill?
A new flavour of scum that's been muscling in on our business. Agents of the Stone Lord.
I heard the Stone Lord's name from a dying man. Okay, so we did hear it. Who is he?
He's a newcomer to our delightful underworld. And he doesn't play nice with others.
Yeah, you're right, Nightmare. If I had made up my mind sooner. But it wasn't clear who I needed to attack, because at the very beginning, I'd swear they were all red. It wasn't until a little time went by that I started seeing the difference. Or tell me if I'll have to go back and look. Maybe they're one group was yellow, one group was red. But they looked all red at first to me. I'll have to look at that again and see if that's the case. He doesn't play nice with others. So what were his agents doing here?
We think the Stone Lord and his cronies are in league with the absolute cultists. This little operation here certainly suggests so. They were shifting something valuable by boat. But that something belongs to the guild now.
Aha. Shouldn't we get a little something for helping? I will ask that.
Of course! The guild always rewards good work.
Journal updated. Aid the Underduke is what got updated. That was left over with the do not react. What did we get as a reward? Did I even see anything? No, I don't see it. She said ashore, but then I don't see any reward unless it's in our inventory. No. Let's just do this to make sure. The latest. No, we got nothing from them. We got nothing from them. So let me go follow her up onto the ship. I don't think we got anything. If we're supposed to, I don't think we got anything. Let's go check the dead bodies while we're here. The dead bodies of the real enemy. Actually, Karlak, why don't I have you pick up, if we have a chance for potions. You need some. Oh, here's our reward. It took a while. I guess that's a heavy bag of coins. Guess what we can do? I can buy my statue. I can buy my statue. And you thought I'd forget, but no, we can buy our statue. I think this makes up the difference now. Yeah, but now I've chosen Karlak. She'll have my money. But we'll have Karlak send it over to me. You know, because technically it's all in the same pot, so it doesn't matter, but I'm keeping track of it. So we have our 5,000 for my statue, for my camp statue. That's huge. We can go, when we're done here on the beach, I'm going back up to the circus and see if they're still there so I can buy me a statue. I don't know if it means anything, but I just want a statue reminding us of our day in the circus. Do we have any other bodies here? Here, let me do this. What's this? Halbert of... Oh, no, that's not. The Corpse Grinder. When you miss an attack, you deal 5 bludgeoning damage anyway. Worth taking. Let's go see. Do not fail. The guild has caught wind of our activities down by the river. The Stone Lord has personally requested that you see off any visitors. Okay. They failed. I have heard murmurings that your dockside crew begin to doubt the tales around the Stone Lord's capabilities. Keep our shipment secure. He will not need to come down in person and make a demonstration. We'll just take it all. Yeah, and we'll take this. And I'm not going to touch that one. That's our friend's body. We'll let them deal with that. Anything down here that's safe to check? I doubt anything important would be in this crate.
Hello.
Hello, Fungalsby. Yeah, it's all that stuff has value. Then we have the one, there's that one other guy over here that fell. Where did he? There he is. Flake Eyes. Old Flake, not just Flake Eyes, but old Flake Eyes. Okay, let's go over to the boat and see if there's anything to see or learn about over there.
If you insist.
Let's see if we might piss them off by boarding this boat, but we'll go check it out. I'm gonna talk to the one of them that I talked to. Who was it? Was it her? I don't remember who I even talked to. Well, let's have a word. I guess I'll take the lead again. Karlach got her potion. I'm happy.
Can't slow down.
Not now.
I have something to ask.
In just a moment. So he's not one that wants to talk to us. So these aren't main people. They're looking for something, is what it looks like.
Scurry off back to the streets now.
Yeah, they're definitely looking for something. Is the way their movements. Not now. Well, are they gonna get pissed? It's not outlined in red, so
what's inside?
Let's take a look. See what happens. Let's take it. Okay, so it's here for our taking. We got a shrapnel grenade. We'll take it. I mean, if they're not gonna be interested in this stuff. Okay, probably not anything much else of interest in here. That chest was the only thing that really stood out to me that I wanted to come over here and take a closer look at. Yep. Let's take our time around here. Just seems like I'm missing something here. Okay, we got murgrass, fossilized shell. Got this blue glow over there, but there's no perception checks going on as we walk around, so... Yeah, no perception checks. Okay, so we're probably done in here. Now, I didn't go up to the high ground. over here. Let's see if we perceive anything up here. Ha ha ha! We didn't perceive it, but just moving my mouse around, we found something here. We got a passageway up here. Alright, we're gonna check out the passageway. Let's just get up here first, see if there's anything else. We'll pick up the bullywug trumpet. Now let's check a passageway.
I'll give it a
I should have very easily missed that. Does it lead to the other caverns that we were in? Are these the caverns we've already been in? Well, we'll know in a second if we find... these might be the caverns we were already in. No, this is different. I don't remember seeing framed photos. And rotten food. So right around here does not seem to be anything exciting, except for a polished necklace. A carnelian ring. And a note. Always pays to hit the Alt key when you think you're done. Spicy pork sausage. We do need more food. And let's check out the note. Wherever it is. Oh, it's sitting on top of this lower one. Let's read it first. If I can get the angle to highlight it. There we go. Boss, I found this out there on a poor schmuck. This isn't from the stash. I'm not Van. I know the rules. Okay. Whatever. Oh, mug of beer. That's food. That's considered food for our long rest. And some sherry. No, I didn't want to drink it. Well, you know me. I'll drink anything. Well, look, it looks like it wore off, at least. It looked like it wore off. Thank goodness for that. Oh, whoa. There's quite a few levels here. Let's go take a look at the fine artwork that appears to be over here. Is there anybody down here? Treasure crates? Oh, we gotta check this out. The pictures alone are usually worth some money. Yeah, 30 gold coins. Let's go pick up some stuff. And Karlak, you're lightly encumbered. Because I didn't load you up from Shadowheart, so you can handle a photo or excuse me. They aren't exactly photos. Oh.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
I hit him instead of the photo, the artwork. At first I was going, what's up with this, the artwork that Astarion needs to talk to me about it.
What's hiding here?
Well, it's a corpse. It's not exactly hiding. Seems like Van needed to be reminded that you don't take from the stash. The stash is mine, and you get what I give you. I find you taking from the stash, you end up like Van. Be smart. Don't be like Van. Oh, does this mean when we go back out, is it those people that were out there and we're stealing from them and we're gonna have to fight them now? Is that what's happening here? Holy moly. Could be. That could be what's in store for us for all I know. Oh, perception failed.
There are traps about.
Oh, the chest has a trap. Astarions, front and center, please. Didn't even need any of his bonuses because Astarion's that good. Oh, it's a trap, but it's not locked. Here, I'm going to trap not locked. What are these? Bone spike boots. You have a +1 bonus to armor class and saving throws as long as you are not wearing armor or holding a shield. Gale, I'm looking at you possibly to wear these boots. Refined vaulting jump distance is increased by 1.5 meters, and Gale sure could use the help. Hey, Mike. One of these days I'm gonna have to become your important client, but nah, I'm just joking with you. We'll catch you later. Thanks for popping in, Mike. So we have a brutal leap. I think we'll take them. I'm obviously not going to turn them down. Ooh. This was a nice little haul in here. A bunch of daggers. So is there any way to go down lower? Do I need to go down? We got some poutine. Oh, that was an empty mug. Okay, and so we don't have a way down here per se. I don't know if this is part of the cavern we were in, because remember we've been in caverns around this general area. I wonder if that's part of the cavern that we've been in. I could do a misty step down there to figure it out and all that. Oh wait, I could do this too. I could do this too.
Moving.
Let's go climb down, folks. And then we can really find out if we've been down here before. We're gaining more alcohol than food, so one of our long rests coming up, we may just be getting ourselves smashed. Let's go read Tell No One. Looks like something we should know, but maybe it'll explain. Oh, for Karlach, if she's only wearing clothes, yeah. So that's something else to consider, Mike. Thank you for that on your departure. A map pointing to a secret breach in the wall of Worm's Rock Fortress. It looks like it could lead to the prison, and from there, the inside of the fortress itself. So we have a secret way to get into the fortress. Worm's Rock Fortress. So there's a breach in the wall of Worm's Rock Fortress. So we gotta look around the fortress when we get there for a breach. Let's just take that to help remind me. So the food here is all good, but the food here is primarily alcohol as opposed to food. Oh, severed hand. No, it's not a clown's hand, so we'll leave it. So it looks like we've covered things here. Scratch has enough balls. And speaking of Scratch, I need to call him.
I've wished to live in more interesting times. Always room for more?
Sorry, you got the apples, but forgot the wine. And there's no way to get on the boat. Nope. To take it out through the opening. So I guess we've seen everything we can see in here. Oops, except for this. Smuggler, molded. I don't need molded cheese. We'll take an eagle feather. And that Smuggler's Manifesto. Let's take a look at this. I like reading things as I stand on them. The rules, don't forget. Stick to the Sword Coast if you don't want to trigger an all-out war and draw attention to the higher-ups of the Council. No backstabbing, no ratting, no stealing from each other. You get what you're given, no skimming off the top. Trust that you'll get your share. Highest value goods come first. Don't go shuffling bread if there's a jewel rush. We're not a bakery. Keep the camp tidy. We don't want anyone following a trail of gold back to us. Okay? Might as well take the note. And we'll keep the molded cheese there.
What path lies before me?
Oh. I'm getting a fang rub here. I'm gonna have to get up and let him out of the room. So hang on, everybody. I'll be right back. I won't need... Ready to go? Ready to go? And we're back. I didn't even put the be right back screen on because I knew it'd be so quick anyway. All right. Now, where are we?
Let's get going.
Okay, that's our way out. And now we're gonna find out if we got all their loot here. We're gonna find out. Oh, a mug of beer we can take because that's considered food. I don't know how I do not spill this on the way back to camp or whatever. I was almost expecting them to be outside. Are you taking something that doesn't belong to you? Doesn't seem to be anything else over here. No hidden areas along the wall, so it looks like we're done down here.
What's in here?
Fish! Come on, ZigZag, you're brighter than that. And we don't need clothes. Oh, I took it by mistake. I was just gonna leave it. Misclick! Well, we could probably fast travel back up to the circus. If I recall, the Worms Crossing, no, we don't want to go there. Rivington, that gets us fairly close back. Yeah, we'll just go to Rivington. That's probably quicker to fast travel here than to walk up the hill. I think.
Provoked. The child was poking and prodding them while they were
He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
We should be allowed back in, I would hope.
Arrest you all for gross negligence.
Good. The circus is still here. He's still grumpy, probably. So everything's kind of back to normal. And I'm going to see about a statue.
Ah, the adventurer returns. Care to purchase a bespoke, stony and bony creation?
Yeah. I'd like a statue of myself for my camp.
My wife shall be delighted. Customs are her favorite, particularly when their facial structure is as unique as yours.
Unique as yours. I'd like a statue of me armed and ready for battle. How about a statue of me, but in my night clothes? I want a statue of me naked. Well, since we aren't doing the romancing things, there's no reason to have one in night clothes or naked. So we're gonna go armed and ready for battle. That fits our theme better for what we've been doing.
Tremendous! Stony, darling, let us put this towards our getaway in the Moonshay Isles. I'll have your statue shipped to your camp. You shall love it. We guarantee it.
Well, that's nice. So I am inspired. That's good. 170 XP from the inspiration, even though it says 135. Oh, that's 135 experience. Okay. Well, XP experience. It said 170, and here it says 135. So I don't know, but I'm gonna be
Buttering you up.
kind of interested to go to camp ASAP.
At what you do. I promise.
So let's go back and walk down towards where we need to go. I don't think there was anything I left particularly undone. I guess I could fast travel back to the city.
They let in another horde of refugees this morning.
Oh, you know what I wanted? Remember there was that one camp at the far side of the beach that we couldn't access or get to? Is there another way to get to that camp? I'm gonna just check that out. If y'all know what I mean. Remember when we were down on the beach trying to go over to this side? Down below, somewhere over here, there's another camp that we couldn't access before, although it does not look like we will be able to access anything here. Looks like it's going to take us a while to walk over here. Let's talk to this person while we're here.
Quite a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here. But the views are worth it.
Well, they are nice views. And we've been kind of down this way. Oh yeah, so we could actually get back. So there's actually ways to go around the gauntlet that we went through that other time. We could have gotten around it all by just coming back around this way. Who knew? This is what I missed about going this way. But anyway, there's that camp or whatever it is down here. I'd love to get to check it out if I can figure out a way down there. So I'm going to poke around a half a second here to see if I can figure out a way to make that happen. Rogue's morsel. So I don't think we've been over here, have we? Dead chicken. We got a backpack. with a flute and a toy block. Eh. What else we got over here? Reflections of a Gullible Prick. The title alone makes me want to take a peek. I hope that the Baldur's Gate, based on a God's damn promise, they'll welcome you with open arms, my cousin said. Everyone has a home in the gate. 17 days I marched, 17 days of their whining toddlers and their piss reek. 17 days of howling wolves huddling around sickly fires, and still that stench. This sounds kind of funny. Of course, they don't let us through to the city when we showed up. Shoved us into a camp teeming with snivellers and sneerers. Had it with them. Their sob stories, the entire gall of their presence. I've got to be stuck outside the city. If I've got to be stuck outside the city, I'll make a home in a chicken coop. Smells better than those shit-stained whelps called my cousins, at least. That's pretty funny. But nobody's in the chicken coop. So he's long gone. Okay. Well, we checked. Oh, that was the toys. Any way through here? I'm gonna check this little path up here, see if there's a way down to that camp we couldn't get to before.
The guard is busy with their patrol and has no time for idle
this was a guard.
chatter.
Got it. Let's come out to this lookout. Can we find a way? Is this the... This might be where we had that encounter, yeah, with them. So we have been here, but I never realized there was a camp down below.
We shed tears today, so we may shed blood.
Yeah, down there. I can see that one tent we couldn't get to. I feel like I need to find a way to get down there. But if I don't, I guess it's not the end of the world. Doesn't look like there's a way down the rocky face. Oh, baby, it looks so close. And yet so far away. Or maybe nothing's down there for all I know. Maybe this is just odd camps that they've showed where people are camping and there's nothing down. No, but didn't we see down on the beach some people moving around? Sure seems like we did. I could be wrong. And maybe it's just decorations. For all we know. So let's just head back down. I feel like I needed to at least check that out. And then rather than go through the front gate like we did before, we'll climb down over here where I found that spot. Wherever that path leads. Yeah, like here. In fact, we have knotted roots here. We can make that a shorter path. We found something over here.
Suspiciously small.
We didn't see this before, did we? Did we see this before?
Let's see what this does.
Because we were right by here. There's people up here. Avenge the Iron Hands. What the heck? We discovered the Deep Gnome's hideout. Oh, what's their faces? We missed this before. We were this close an episode or two ago. And we missed this place. All because I wanted to, thank goodness I wanted that statue. Man, well, we're gonna find out. It makes me want to go to camp to take a look at my new statue, but we'll see. I'll climb up here. We saw the folks running off in there, so we're gonna follow them along. Now we know these. Yeah, we know these guys. They're yellow right now, so hopefully we can be able to. And what I can't even remember the freaking guy's name. Nope. That's not the one I'm thinking of. Wolbrin, or was Wolbrin the one that liked one of the other ones with the name?
The boss is expecting you.
Oh.
Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
Yeah, we rescued him. Yeah, we probably shouldn't pick anything up in this place. Let's see who has what to say.
Look, unless you're an expert in steel watcher gyroscopics, please get out of my light.
We got the brush off on this guy. Thula. I'm not saying the name that I'm looking for yet. Maybe one of them will give us a clue.
You think I want my clan facing down one of those walking death machines with cutlery? Then leave me to my work.
Okay. Oh, we have a traitor in our
Only
midst.
if you're quick.
I'm never quick when it comes to trading. Let's see, smoke powder bombs. Oh, we can buy some smoke powder bombs. Let's just go see what I have that's easy to get rid of. Fossilized shell for our... It's a shield. I don't need any more shields. We can sell it. It's not worth much anyway. Couple rings. This is all the stuff we recently found that I'm getting rid of. That's just kind of junky stuff. And we'll see what they can. Oh, we got some of those paintings. Probably don't need the Feywild Bell anymore. It's not worth anything. We've been carrying around this child's drawing for forever. We don't need that anymore. Watch us run into a child. Did you ever find my drawing? Oh wait, maybe that gemless ring sounded so odd. Maybe I need to keep it. Gotta remember, I have these woglums. You know, the fireworks that we found. Be fun to use those sometime. So 196 in value so far. Gotta be something he has that I can trade for. Even an arrow or two. But I'm kind of thinking a few more explosives might not be a bad kind of thing to have. Whoa! This is a good anti-steel watcher weapon, but it's frickin' expensive. 1664. I don't have that kind of money after buying my my thing. Okay. Can we still summon us? I wonder. I'll take a look at that when we get out. We can have us running around with us, maybe. Or is that the prior act only? We'll find out. So we have about 367. We can buy some bombs. Now we can buy them all. And then, I don't know that any of these gloves seemed amazing. Sleight of hand kind of stuff. We have enough of that. Those aren't as good as what we have. So why don't I pick up, let's go see what kind of arrow of many targets. Shall we? Oh, that's expensive. Can we afford one? Yeah, we'll just balance the offer and get it. I don't know if we have any of these arrows. What do I have in the way of cash? This would be my first time to have one of those arrows. Yeah, I can afford it. They sound interesting. Deal additional half damage to 3 other targets in range. Do multiple damage. It's not like high damage arrows, but I'm gonna try them. Okay.
Now let me get back to it.
Maybe if I hadn't got the thank you, Nightmare. Maybe if you had, I had to get the statue. I had to get the. In fact, when we get to the end of today's episode, maybe I'll just go to camp just because to take a look at
I
it.
shouldn't say anything to you until you've spoken to Warbrin.
Oh.
He's very particular.
Okay. Well, let's go find Warbrin. Nichols.
It stopped, but it'll happen again. It keeps happening. The shivering, shaking, quaking. Don't you feel it?
Yes. Yeah, so what is it? Let's see what they think it is.
There's something underneath the city, inside the rock. But when I ask the stone why it shakes, it only screams. I want to go home.
Okay, we got somebody up here as we try to find our way to Warbrin.
You're here. Good luck. This damn city's more treacherous than the Underdark.
That's the way it would appear right now. Yeah, a lot of red stuff here that we just aren't going to touch. Let's just find Warbrin. So where there's more rooms back this way. There's a ladder even.
Still trying to calm down a bit. Talk to Warbrin, would you?
Well, that's what we're attempting to. If someone could just say, hey, Warbrin's over here. Oh, we probably got to go up the ladder. Or maybe he's back here. Is that him back in the back? I can't tell. There he is.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope.
Yeah, well, Gortash is a dead man. Yeah, I have my own reasons. My own knowledge as to why he needs to be taken down. So that much I will That much I will say right here.
As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy. But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle. The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it.
Whoa. He definitely has a point of view about what's going on here in Baldur's Gate. Oh, you're back, Mike. How about that? Logic would say not to buy it. I bought the freaking statue. I spent my money. We found, you know, I spent it. Yeah, lots of things don't follow logic in this game, but I bought the statue just because it sounded fun. And that's it. So, personally, I put a lot of the blame on Gortash.
A tyrant's nothing without lackeys. And the Gondians are the perfect lackeys. Dangerously intelligent, pathetically submissive. They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while this city screams.
So the Gondians are behind...
I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit.
Okay. Well, the city's not exactly safe for us either, but we're getting around okay. What was the plan?
Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat.
But
in
how?
this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A room powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved.
Wulbren, please. This is too far. Everyone in the foundry would be killed.
Quiet, Barkus. The
Oh,
adults
Barkus
are
is
talking.
still here. Ha ha ha! Quiet, Barkus. The adults are talking. Yeah, that after-hours clients can be a pain, Mike. I've dealt with them myself. Yeah, it sounds like he built a frickin' nuke, Nightmare. I think you're right. It sounds that bad, this bomb. The Gondians made a choice. They will suffer the consequences. Yeah, and it fits with my oath of vengeance, I guess, by saying that. Want to blow up the foundry? Give me the bomb. Ooh. And then Barkus also has a point. Sounds like mass murder. Yeah, I'm not so worried about getting rid of those steel monster builders that we had to deal with at the front gate. But who else is going to suffer and die by blowing that place up? How many innocent citizens of Baldur's Gate? But at the same time, it says it's part of my oath of vengeance. And that's who my character is.
Exactly! The Gondians picked their side the minute they took orders from Gortash. If they had any courage, they'd have refused him and died like heroes, spitting in his face. Now they'll die like the dogs they are.
Although, I'd like to have a word with some of those people, the Gondians, to see, you know, hear it from them what their motives were or reasonings were. Maybe they were coerced into having to do this too. You never know. So I probably should find out. I don't know if I need to take the bomb on this one. But then they're going to try doing it on their own. And I don't want to be anywhere near that place when it goes off. So maybe I should make contact with the Gondians. Maybe they'll see reason. You know, I have an oath of vengeance against him if this is true. And so he's probably not going to like this comment, though. Yeah, I don't want to lock into the destruction. That's what I'm trying to avoid, Nightmare. So I'm thinking of number 3 is making contact with them first. Let them speak their piece, or let me make them speak their piece, and find out if this is the right course of action. The other thing is Gortash is the enemy, not the Gondians. But I feel like I need to talk to someone from the Gondians is what I feel like. I said that before I even had this choice up here, so that's the one I'm going to choose.
That's what I've been saying. There may yet be a peaceful solution.
Fine. You want to try flapping your gums in the belly of the beast? Be my guest. But their idea of diplomacy is a steel fist shoved where the sun don't shine. So take the bomb. Just in case I'm right and you're wrong.
Okay, fine, I'll take it. But I'll only use it as a last resort. So there, we've kind of compromised with a middle ground solution, perhaps. I just don't want the bomb to go off at the most inopportune time.
As long as you see sense, I don't care when you see it. The foundry is in the lower city, down by the docks. Beautiful building, belching smoke into the sky day and night. Getting inside won't be easy, but when you do, place the bomb at the heart of the facility. Get yourself back to street level. The streets will be clear of watchers in no time.
Okay. Well, I don't know that I'm going to use it, but we've kind of left all our options open, is the way I'm looking at it. And so hopefully we'll have the options to do what we desire when the time comes. I want to talk to our other reasonable friend over here, Barkus.
A rune powder bomb? Huh. What the devil has he become?
Yeah, and I'm going to say, I think there's more to this than meets the eye.
You'll hear no argument on that score. But using rune powder on the Gondians? They are inventors, just like us. Persnickety and self-important, too. But we all have our moments. Something is wrong. Very wrong.
Well, we aim to find it out.
Speak to them before you do anything.
That's the plan.
They deserve a chance to